thing on her. What's it? They did it for
Oh, yeah, 5 for 5. 5 for 5.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the 2025 Thornton Township High School commencement ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask for you to please stand for the singing of our national anthem.
This is my daughter. Beanie Lena been to sing, y'all. Sing, baby. Sing, baby. Sing, baby. Sing, baby.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight that's gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight on the rampart we won, we're so gallantly streaming in the Red glare, singing it, give
may be seated. Before Eve sits down, Eve still stand for me. That's how you get this thing started. Thank you, Eve.
My baby. That's my baby.
Your soulful voice is a perfect intro. At this time, can we have our senior band members begin making their way
You crying?
to play their final
crying?
selections with
You
the
crying?
Thornton Township High School Band.
They should let her have the keyboard here. They should let her play the keyboard.
As they're getting set up, we would like to thank Mr. Jones and the entire band for all the work that you do throughout the school year. Thank you for preparing our musicians and our artists to be able to play at the next level.
Text them and they'll be live.
Thank you, Mr. Jones and our Wildcat band. Again, you continuously grow and improve and make us truly proud. As principal, it is my pleasure to preside over the commencement on behalf of the Board of Education of Thornton Township District 205, the administration, faculty, and staff of Thornton Township High School. We are pleased to have with us this afternoon from District Office Personnel, Dr. Tony Ratliff, Acting Assistant Superintendent of Curriculum Instruction, as well as Director of College and Careers, Dr. Ratliff. We also have Ms. Rouse, our CTE Program Administrator, and Dr. Karen Davis, Board Vice President. Welcome. District 205, for their support throughout this school year, cannot go without being recognized. We truly thank them for all of their support, the time, the energy, and making sure that Thornton has everything that we need for our success. Our staff members would be capable of achieving all of the educational objectives without their leadership, their guidance, and their support. So again, thank you to Dr. Ratliff, Ms. Rouse, and Dr. Davis. At this time, I would like to introduce our Wildcat leadership, who are absolutely critical to the success of Thornton Township High School. They are knowledgeable, passionate, dedicated, and truly, truly loving of our students. They are our Assistant Principal, Dr. Mason Newell, Assistant Principal, Ms. Carissa Perini, Assistant Principal, Ms. Mary Lou Gonzalez, our Assistant Principal of Athletics, Mr. Jeff Haynes, Principal Emeritus, Ms. Roxy Thomas, our Division Leader of Social Studies and Fine Arts, Mr. Daniel Craigmile, our Division Leader of ELA, Reading, Speech, and Library, Ms. Cynthia Souls, our Division Leader for PE, Family, and Consumer Science, Mr. Jason Casera, our Division Leader for Science and CTE, Mr. Michael Packton, our Discipline Administrators, Mr. Dontrell Jackson, Ms. Danielle Dronzig, and Ms. Roshana Richardson. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is also my pleasure to give a special recognition to all of our faculty and staff who provide exemplary services to our students throughout the school year. They are seated down here on the floor with us as well. Can you please give them a round of applause? At this time, if we have any mayors, community leaders, or other elected officials present, please stand and be recognized. Thank you. At this time, I would like to welcome to the stage our senior class president, Ivan Walker. Ivan will give us his reflections for the 24-25 school year to his graduating class. You will hear more about Ivan later in this ceremony. Mr. Walker, please come forward.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Ivan Walker, and I have the honor of serving as your class president of the 2024-2025 school year. Let's start this off right. Can we give a big round of applause to each other for the late nights, the early mornings, the wins, the losses, and every moment in between? When I was thinking about what to write today, I started scrolling through my camera roll and came across a picture from one of my first football games. One we probably lost, to be honest. But looking at that picture, I realized something. Every time I went to a game, I believed we were going to win. Even if we didn't, I kept thinking, maybe next game. That maybe stuck with me. It taught me optimism. It taught me resilience. And I've carried that maybe with me ever since. Maybe is powerful. Maybe pushes us forward. Maybe makes us a little bit delusional, and that might be why I'm here today. We beat all doubts, all that talk, and we sitting here looking good in our purple gowns. Thank you for showing up, pushing through, and making it to this day. You earned it. When I look at all of you, I don't just see classmates. I see kinship. I see brothers and sisters who've grown together, struggled and succeeded. together. And that would make this moment so special. The good news is, we're doing it together. The same thing we've been doing all 4 years. Learning, collaborating, working through conflict as one. The hard part is, this might be the last time we see each other again. So, take a second, dap up your homie, hug your bestie, mend that broken bond, thank that one teacher who was there for you when the world felt like it was falling apart. Whether you go on to become a doctor, an entrepreneur, a member of the military, or the best hairstylist in the city, your journey matters. And before I leave this stage, I want to leave you with one final message. Be here. Be in this moment. Look around this gym. Look at the faces that live by you. This right now is the most important moment of your life. And it only gets better. The good parts, the messy parts, boring, confusion, anxious parts, they're all pieces of something beautiful. This is life. This is the greatest movie we will ever see. So, class of 2025, do me a favor. Don't wait for opportunity to come knock. Go build the door. Be bold enough to take a risk, brave enough to fail, and resilient enough to try again. Don't listen to the voices saying, what if it doesn't work? Because what if it does? Prove them wrong. Billionaire Sean Jason Carter said it best. People will look at you strange, saying you changed, like you worked this hard to stay the same. Thank you to God, who's the head of my life. Thank you to my mom for clapping so loud that I never noticed what other people did. Thank you to my dad for helping me become a man. Thank you to my grandmother for teaching me empathy. Thank you to my aunt for helping me see things more clearly. And for those who aren't here with us today, that made an unfortunate mistake that they have to grow from, don't let this deter your path. Heed my message and feel me. Because I see something in you, but I don't know what it is. Keep showing up, keep dreaming big, and keep being a voice to your peers. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Walker. It is now my pleasure to bring to the stage Mr. Victor Leon, the salutatorian of the class of 2025. Victor will deliver the official welcome address as well as be recognized for his outstanding achievement. I will ask Ms. Gonzalez to tell you a little bit about his outstanding scholar.
Good afternoon. Buenas tardes. Mr. Leon, graduating with an exceptional GPA of 5.33. And graduating of 2025, Victor is also an Illinois State Scholar, a prestigious honor awarded to top performing students across the state for outstanding academic achievement. Victor has consistently demonstrated excellence inside and outside the classroom. He serves as Vice President of Royal Catholic Social Studies Honor Society and is multi-year member of Mu Alpha Theta, the National Honor Society, and athletes earning multiple conference medals, including first, second, and third place finishes. A standout scholar athlete, Victor has served as captain of the varsity cross country and wrestling teams for 3 years, while also competing in varsity tennis and track and field. Under his leadership, the cross-country team earned conference championship honors. He is also a chess club state qualifier and conference medalist. Victor's accomplishments include being a 4-time Distinguished Scholar Award recipient, an AP Scholar, and earning his pharmacy technician certification. Showcasing his unique ability
Tell them
to
they can watch,
balance
go on
academics
live and watch it on
and
YouTube if they want to.
Described by faculty as intelligent, humble, and driven, Victor is known for leading by example and consistently pushing himself and those around him to excel. Congratulations, Victor.
Welcome, esteemed board members, district administration, Thornton Township High School administration, honored dignitaries, distinguished guests, faculty and staff, family and friends, and most importantly, the fierce, the focused, and fearless Thornton Township High School class of 2025. After 4 years of alarms that rang too early, homework that hit hard, and Chromebooks that froze at the worst possible moment, we made it. We survived the test, the stress, the mess, overcame the doubt, the silence, and maybe I can't. But we did, we can, and we will. It means the world to me to be standing up here today, not just for myself, but for all of you, and I'm proud to be up here speaking to my fellow law professionals. This class, our class, was special. I remember walking in freshman year, not knowing what to expect. Some of us came loud, some quiet, some nervous, some confident. But one thing united us was that we showed up. And every day, since then, we kept showing up. Even when it was hard, even when we wanted to stop. What got us here wasn't just talent. It wasn't just luck. It was something deeper. Something I learned about in AP Lang with Dr. Lewis. A word that changed how I see the world and how I see us. And that word is grit. Grit is passion and perseverance for long-term goals. It's pushing through when the excitement ends. It's finishing the race even when your legs hurt. Studying when everyone else is sleeping. Believing in yourself when nobody claps. It's quiet strength and loud courage. It's you and it's us. Yes, I know some of you probably hated reading that book, but I loved it. And grit is more than just the title of a book, but it's something that followed us every day since we picked it up, maybe. And I think we all lived it. And when I look at our class, all 370 of us, I see 370 different paths, 370 unique stories, 370 reasons to celebrate. Some of us are heading to college, some to the military, some to work, some to start businesses, to help our families, to find purpose. 370 paths, none the same, but all work the same. And let's be honest, some of us are still figuring it out. That's okay too. Just as long as we don't end up back where we next started. We've grown through struggles and through joy, through success and failure, through wins and losses. And if you ever wrestled, ran cross country, or pulled an all-nighter, you know what I mean. But I wouldn't be standing here today if it weren't for the people behind me, my family. There were nights I wanted to quit. There were days I doubted myself, but my family stood strong when I couldn't. They remind me of who I am. So today I say, gracias a mi familia por cada sacrificio, cada palabra de aliento y por nunca dejarme mentir. Este logro fue suyo como ayer. To our teachers, you saw more in us than we saw in ourselves sometimes. Thank you for showing up every day with patience, with passion, and high expectations. To the staff, from security, to cafeteria workers, counselors, thank you for being the heartbeat of the building. And to my classmates, thank you for the laughs, the group panic over tests, the last minute that you guys do a homework text, and the memories that will stay with us forever. Even in our toughest moments, my motivation faded, when life got in the way, when it felt like too much, we kept going, and that's great, and great is powerful. This moment isn't just about where we've been, but it's about where we're headed. The road won't always be easy. People might tell you that you're not enough, but we know better, because we've been tested and we've passed. As Angela Duckworth said, enthusiasm is common, endurance is rare. And that endurance, that grit is what got us here. So when life gets heavy, dig deep. When doors close, break through. When people doubt you, prove them wrong. When you fall, get back up and go again. Because we're Wildcats, we don't fold, we don't fear, we rise, we fight, and we finish. We walk forward with grit, with love from where we came from, and with hope for where we're headed. So here's to the 307-year-olds. Here's to our future, to every late night, every early morning, every lesson, every lab. Here's to the next step, wherever it may be. Class of 2025, this is not the end, but just the beginning. So walk with pride, move with purpose, lead with love, and speak with strength. And whatever you do it with grit. Congrats. Thank you.
Thank you, Victor, and congratulations. Now, with pleasure, I will bring to the platform Ms. Jocelyn Mariscal, the valedictorian of this class. She will present the farewell address. Jocelyn will also receive honors and recognition as the top student in her class. I will ask Ms. Marini to tell you a little bit about Jocelyn.
Today we gather to celebrate accomplishments of an extraordinary individual, someone who has worked tirelessly, shown exceptional leadership, and set a shining example for all of us. It is my privilege to introduce you this year's valedictorian, Jocelyn Mariscal. With an exceptional GPA of 5.34. Jocelyn Mariscal has not only thrived academically, but has also stood out as a leader at Thornton Township High School. A distinguished scholar and top-ranked student throughout all 4 years. She is also an international baccalaureate scholar, demonstrating a deep commitment to academic excellence. We are proud to celebrate Jocelyn's acceptance to Northwestern University. Where she will major in economics and minor in business institutions and earn a certification in marketing. Even more impressive, she is a recipient of the prestigious Quest Bridge Scholarship, covering all expenses for all 4 years. Totaling also an Illinois State Scholar, placing her among the top 5% of seniors statewide. Beyond the classroom, she has been an active band, Scholastic Bowl, National Honor Society, Road Kappa Social Studies Honor Society, and Model United Nations. Jocelyn, your achievements are a true inspiration. We are so proud of you and can't wait to see what the future holds. Let's all celebrate this remarkable Wildcat, Jocelyn Mariscal. Here is Jocelyn.
Wonderful, wonderful.
I was told to keep this short, and so that I will. Farewell, esteemed board members. Sorry guys, I'm short. Farewell, esteemed board members, district administration, Thornton Township High School administration, honored dignitaries, distinguished guests, dedicated faculty and staff, beloved family and friends, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2025. My name is Jocelyn Mariscal, and I am truly honored to stand before you today as your valedictorian. It is both a privilege and a joy to be a part of this momentous occasion as we celebrate the incredible achievements of the Thornton Township High School class of 2025. Class of 2025 graduates, we have made it. All of your hard work has paid off and earned you the seat in which you sit right at this very moment, for which you should all be very proud of. However, everyone's path to this very seat has been quite different. Success has many different forms and looks. It isn't uniform. When I was younger, I thought I knew exactly what success looked like. It was the student with perfect grades, the kid with the most trophies, the name constantly being called for awards. I thought success was loud, impressive, and easily measured. Something you could post about, frame on a wall, or check off a list. Something that you could measure with numbers, grades, or how many people clapped for you. And for a long time, I tried to chase that version of success. I pushed myself to do everything to never fall behind, to be impressive, to be enough. And let me tell you, sometimes it felt like I was doing great, but other times I was just tired. Not just physically, but mentally and emotionally. There were nights where I stayed up studying and doing homework, days where I went from school to after-school activities and straight to work, and still had to turn in assignments. There were moments where I questioned if I was doing any of it right. Moments where I felt invisible, like all the effort I was putting in didn't fit the world's version of success. But somewhere between the long nights, early mornings, and juggling the responsibilities of work and school, I realized that success is showing up when you're exhausted. It's staying kind when life feels unfair. It's learning to believe in yourself when it feels like no one else does. It's holding down a job, studying until your body gives out, and still chasing your goals. It's about resilience. It's about the days you didn't give up, the effort no one saw, the sacrifices your parents have made. It's about learning to believe in yourself when everything around you tries to tell you not to. It's waking up each morning and deciding to keep trying, even when it's hard. I started to realize that success is more than awards or GPAs. I look around this room, and I know that so many of us have lived that experience. We balance school, sports, after-school activities, and jobs. We carry the weight of our family's hopes. We battle self-doubt, anxiety, or personal loss. We didn't think we could make it, and yet, here we are. Not because it was easy, not because we followed the perfect path, but because we kept going. We defined what success meant for us. This is what today is about. recognizing the strength they took to make it here, and honoring the unique paths that we've taken to get to this moment. Today is not just about the titles, the cords, or the certificates. It's about the courage it took to keep showing up. It's about growth. It's about pride. It's about not only being able to say, I did it, and I did it my way. Each of us has our own journey, our own battles, and our own victories, and today we celebrate all of them. As for my own journey, it could not have been completed without the support of many individuals. I would like to thank my family and friends for being my biggest supporters and helping me through the difficult times. Muchas gracias a mi familia por siempre apoyarme y estar a mi lado. My counselor, Ms. Hill Jackson, for guiding me through these halls and allowing me to grow into the person I am today. Mr. Jones, for creating a fun musical experience and creating a band family which I can rely on and play along with. I would like to thank God for getting me through my high school career and allowing me to keep persevering through the roadblocks. Thank you, my Ivy family, for creating unforgettable memories and making my last 2 years a fun experience. Thank you, Mr. Alvin, for guiding me through my anxiety at school and helping me with the college process. Thank you for supporting me and allowing me to succeed. Last but not least, a special thanks to Ms. Melito. Ms. Melito, from the start of my journey with IB, has been there for me every step of the way. From trivial conversations, to understanding course material, to venting about life, to navigating the college process, she was always there for me, and she made my Christchurch journey possible. She was my biggest supporter and the teacher I could always rely on. Thank you for that. I will never forget it. So as we step out of this chapter and into the next, I hope you remember that success doesn't come with just a diploma, a job title, or how others see us. It comes with how we define it, through our growth, our values, and our perseverance. Whether you're headed to college, the workforce, the military, or still figuring things out, don't feel pressured to follow someone else's definition of success. Chase what matters to you. Let your passion, your purpose, and your story guide you. Because the truth is, you've already succeeded in so many ways, just by getting here. Class of 2025. We do not leave here today as finished products. We leave as proof that hard work and belief in yourself matter more than any single measurement of success ever could. We leave as individuals who have grown through challenges, learned from failure, and discovered strength we didn't know we had. So as we step into the next chapter, whatever that may be, let us carry that belief with us. Let us keep working hard, keep showing up, and keep defining success on our own terms. The world doesn't need perfect people. It needs real people, resilient, thoughtful, and brave enough to be themselves. I would like to end with a quote by Los Hermanos Espinosa, which reads, En este mundo todo se puede lograr. Dios por delante, porque Él me va a guiar. In this world, everything can be accomplished. God ahead, because He will guide you. Thank you, and congratulations, class of 2025.
Congratulations again. Can we give it up one more time for our valedictorian and our salutatorian? One of the things I've talked about since my start here is becoming a champion of education. Taking a growth mindset and pairing it with a championship mindset. And if we can take those two entities together, our students are going to be amazing. See, that growth mindset says I wake up in the morning, I have breath in my lungs, I have the ability to get better. But when you pair it with that championship mindset, that usually falls within the athletic world, but they have that determination, that hunger for success, that grit to them. Man, you put those two things together, and you see this right here. amazing class of 2025. Give it up for those gentlemen. In your program, you will notice several awards being presented to our Wildcat students on today. You will notice the criteria that is required in order to receive those awards. For the presentation of the Vandenberg Award, I would like to ask Ms. Marilyn Rouse to step forward.
Good afternoon. During the 1983-1984 school year, the School Board of Education authorized the creation of a student award in honor of Mr. Henry Vandenberg, who retired as a Board of Education member after 30 years of service to District 205. The criteria for the selection of one graduating senior from each school to receive a medal and plaque in Mr. Vandenberg's name include academic excellence, character, leadership, and service in the school and the community. Only seniors in the top 10% of the class are eligible for this award. This year's Vandenberg Award recipient is Mr. Ivan Walker. Ivan, if you would please stand to be recognized. Graduating with a grade point average of 4.53. Ivan Walker is treasurer of the District 205 Student Board of Education and chairperson for the Dr. John Bradley Committee. He is also senior class president and in the top 10% of the senior class, with several accomplishments that are a source of Wildcat pride. Ivan is a member of the National Honor Society, Rho Kappa Social Studies Honor Society, Speech Team, My Influence Matters Ambassadors, and Talent Search. This year, he placed third place in the state in drama, and he was honored as an Illinois High School Association IHSA All-State Cast Member. As a member of the Executive Board of the District 205 Student Board of Education, Ivan took the lead in various service projects and programs that benefit the entire community. They hosted a field trip for the Pyramid of Success, Superintendent's Initiative. Heading the Dr. John Bradley Committee, he issued 30 awards to students across the district for their exemplary service. He is passionate about helping others and being a part of anything that can positively impact people's lives. The student board hosted Breaking the Cycle, a community event that highlighted the importance of mental health. He also received a Thornton Township Black Scholar Award for exceptional academic excellence for his commitment to the Thornton school community and passion for leadership. We are so very proud to boast that Ivan has been accepted to several prestigious universities, and honors colleges have been offered over $800,000 in scholarships. Next year, he will attend the mighty HBCU, Morehouse College. Ivan is majoring in political science as a Lomax full-ride scholar. As well as transition day, he received over $27,500 in scholarship money from Mael Cares to help with his future educational endeavors. Ivan is described as an extraordinary young man of great leadership and intelligence, who's also dedicated to service. We are confident that he will continue to make us proud. Congratulations, Ivan.
Thank you, Ms. Rouse, and congratulations to Ivan. For the presentation of the George McNally Sportsmanship Award, I would like to ask Mr. Jeff Haynes to please step forward.
Good afternoon. I'm gonna go a little off script now. I apologize for those of you who don't know,
Stick with
I'm
the
also
script.
in class of 2025, and I will be retiring this year. Finishing my 30th year at Thornton. I know I'm a little bit old, but I am getting up there. I'm at the point where the players that I coached are now my peers. Coach Jackson in the back, and actually one of my bosses, Stafford Owens on the school board, is also somebody I had the chance to coach coming through. So if you knew me as Coach Haynes, or Mr. Haynes, or Dean Haynes, or AD Haynes, or AP Haynes, nobody knows me AP Haynes. In here, I got parents and aunts and uncles that I had the privilege of teaching or coaching, and some of y'all I'm sure I suspended a time or two. I've enjoyed my time in Thornton University. I've been so blessed to have people looking out for me, and I have a ton of people that I should thank, but I can't hold up the graduation for all the people that have helped me and carried
You're right,
me
you're right.
and got me through this. The security staff, when I was a dean, maintenance staff, counselors, principals, assistant principals, school board members, and incredible teachers that I've had the chance to work with, especially in the math department. Everybody knows how many times somebody in the math department had to come help me get my grades in on time. Thanks to all of you. I do need to thank a few people, starting with my wife, because a smart husband always thanks his wife. So to my wife, Crystal, she's actually the person who got me to come out here. I almost didn't come to Thornton. I was student teaching in Chicago, and Coach Hill offered me a job, and I didn't want to, I wasn't sure I could do all this stuff at once, but she told me, put in the work, get it done, and got me out here. So thank you, Crystal, for being a smart one, putting up with all those late nights and carrying around our 3 kids all these years. And to my classmates, if you decide to get married in a few years, make sure you marry smart. Don't necessarily marry rich, marry smart. Thank you to Dr. Rattler. He gave me a chance in the dean's office 18 years ago, and then 8 years after that, he apparently had a moment of insanity. He gave me the responsibility of managing the Thornton Athletic Department. Dr. Rattler told me once that he hated to see me call him. And I'm gonna try to quote, but I can't really quote. But he said, "All crap, Jeff Butt is on the phone. What the hell's happening now?" Somebody stuck with me, and I'm so grateful to him for that. Thank you, Dr. Rattler. To Principal Whitaker for staying with me when he came aboard. A lot of times Principal Friday get a new guy. So I'm so grateful to him for giving me an opportunity to go out like this. He didn't have to do that, and I know that, and I appreciate that. And I definitely appreciate you giving me a couple of minutes to hijack this graduation. My coaching staff for teaching me about this sport and allowing me to learn on the job without making me feel like I was over my head, even when it was obvious I was lost at times. And I want to finally thank the people in the offices that work with me over the years. The ladies that made so people up here don't look crazy in front of you. The ones that do all the work are administrative assistants. Somehow they found a way to not only keep me from getting fired, but got me promoted down the road. So I want to say thank you to Ms. Jackie Butler and all the administrative assistants. Specifically, I want to thank and acknowledge the ladies that have carried me in the different jobs I've had. Ms. Sandra Fontaine, who guided me through the early years when in the freshman academy and taught me to close my door to get some work done. Ms. Shavonna Jackson, Ms. Denise Johnson, Ms. Sonia Kuda, Ms. Adrian Skiak, and Ms. Denise Mason Hodges, who were with me at various times when I was in the dean's office. Ms. Paige Love, who literally took the athletic office from farther apart in my first 3 years. I knew how to do sports, but she saved us on the business side. And last but not least, the engine of the athletic department now, Ms. Shavonte Flowers. Don't know why she signed up for a second run, but she did. And I'm incredibly grateful for that. Please give a round of applause for these incredible ladies. Again, I need to say a very special thank you to my right hand and the heart of the athletic department and all of the gym classes, Mrs. Aaron Simmons. Parents and alumni are probably know her as Coach Wright. The athletes and coaches in here all know that we all rely on Coach Simmons for basically everything. She has a hand in every pot in athletics and in the PE classes, and there's no way I would have lasted 10 years without Ms. Simmons. So I want to ask all of my fellow classmates, especially the athletes, to stand and give a special round of applause to Coach Aaron Wright Simmons. This is a good job. All right, back to work. I am here to present the Jordan County Scholarship Award for Athletics. In April of 2003, the Board of Education authorized the creation of a student award in honor of Jordan McNally, who retired as a Board of Education member after 26 years of service in District 205. The criteria for selection used in selecting the recipient of this distinguished honor in McNally's name includes teamwork, good sportsmanship, and scholarship. Only seniors with a 3.5 GPA or higher and have earned a varsity athletic letter are eligible for this award. This year's first George McNally Sportsmanship Award goes to Ms. Jada Reno. Never the biggest in size, but always the biggest in heart and fight. That's why we call her Shaq. She is as big as they come when it comes to fighting determination in class. Jada has been a force ever since she started playing sports authority, three-sport athlete in volleyball, basketball, and track and field. Jada has been a difference maker on all her teams. Be it with her energy and effort or her cool, steady demeanor, Jada has been the consummate Wildcat, playing three sports, posting insane grades, and being a great citizen in the school. This year, Jada has done the rarest thing, winning the academic award for all three varsity teams this year, and posting a 4.78 GPA. Jada earned all conference honors this year with the girls track and field team in the triple jump event. She has been an outstanding ambassador for Thornton High School over the years. She's still weighing her options for college, but whatever school is lucky enough to get Jada will be getting one of the best products that come out of Wildcat Country. Congratulations, Jada. Our second recipient to receive the award is Ms. Sheridan Price. In this day in school, it's very rare that we have something more than nearly empty discipline record. No suspensions, no in-schools for tardies, no Saturday schools. But Sheridan's kind of quiet, so it kind of makes sense. Sheridan has been a 4-year, 3-sport athlete at Thornton. Not always a starter, but always a great teammate. Always willing to help out when asked, and rarely, if ever, saying a bad word about a teammate or a coach. She's not the biggest or the fastest, but she is a hard worker, always doing what is asked of her as a player that all coaches would like to have on their team. Hence her being a 3-sport athlete from her freshman year until now. In her 4 years at Thornton, Sheridan played basketball, volleyball, and track and field. For us in the athletic department and for her coaches, Sheridan exemplifies the type of athlete you want. A great student, as evidenced by a 3.93 GPA, a dependable player, and she is rarely, if ever, absent, and again, a great teammate. Sheridan has been accepted to 23 different colleges and universities. Most of us didn't even apply to 5 colleges, let alone 23. She received scholarship offers from 13 different schools. The last time I checked, she was undecided. But wherever she goes, Sheridan's going to give them an outstanding Thornton Wildcat. Congratulations, Sheridan.
Congratulations. For the presentation of the Lindell Beckham Fine Arts Awards, I would like to ask Dr. Kara Davis to come forward.
Good afternoon and congratulations, graduates. I know you saw Dr. or Stafford Owens' name on the program. He couldn't be with us, so I'm happy to be here in his stead. In April of 2007, the Board of Education authorized the creation of a student award in honor of Lindell S. Beckham, who retired as a Board of Education member after 26 years of service to District 205 schools, communities, and students. This award is for the outstanding graduate who has achieved excellence and leadership in the area of the fine arts. Additionally, all candidates must have demonstrated academic excellence and exemplary citizenship and must plan to move forward to post-secondary educational opportunities. This year's Lindell S. Beckham Fine Arts Award is awarded to Kashawn McPherson. Kashawn was a member of the speech team for the past 2 years. Admittedly, Kashawn wasn't very committed during his junior year. He was a member of the team, but only on the periphery. He competed a few times and had a bit of success. This year, however, Kashawn committed and made a complete 180. He was determined to have success and worked diligently to make that happen. He was at practice every day. He memorized scripts, he changed events, and did whatever he had to do to find success. The hard work paid off, and Kashawn and his partner finished in 6th place in the state of Illinois for humorous duet acting. Kashawn also auditioned for and earned one of the lead roles in the drama production for this year. The show earned a sectional championship and finished 3rd in the Illinois High School Association state drama competition, bringing home a state trophy to Thornton. He was named all-sectional and all-state actor for his portrayal. Beyond his success, Kashawn became a leader amongst his peers, showing everyone what can happen with hard work and dedication. For all of these reasons, Kashawn is an excellent candidate for the recipient of the Lindell Beckham Fine Arts Award. Congratulations, Kashawn.
Thank you, Dr. Bates, and congratulations, Michelle. At this time, I would like to ask Mr. Artis Nicholson and Mr. Stephen Taylor, representatives from the Renegade Riders Motorcycle Club, to come forward and give away 2 special presentations.
Good afternoon, everyone. And definitely congratulations to our graduates. Just off script for a little bit, I was first Chicago Public Schools for 26 years as a principal, assistant principal, math teacher. So I'm pretty used to these type of events, and this is fabulous. So I'm very happy to be here. First, we'd like to thank, of course, our graduates and for the fantastic job that was done. We would like to give a brief history of some of the activities we service in the community of Harvard. The Renegade Riders Motorcycle Club was founded in 1994. We have served the Harvard community for over 2 decades by distributing Thanksgiving and Christmas baskets to families, as well as providing toys for tots. Today, we would like to present 2 scholarship awards in the amount of $500 each to 2 graduating seniors who reside in Harvey and have plans to attend 4-year college or universities.
Jacqueline Gomez. Ivan Walker.
No.
Thank you, Jim. For the presentation of the Andrew Glenn Lawrence Engineering Scholarship, I would like to ask Mr. William Lawrence to come forward at this time.
In memory of my little brother, Andrew Glenn Lawrence, we call him Drew. Our family established an academic scholarship for graduates of High School District 205 planning to major in engineering. My little brother was a 2000 graduate of Thornwood High School and a 2016 electrical engineering graduate of Northern Illinois University. Andrew was a big motivator. He would get behind everything we, his family and friends would do. So it's in that same energy that we wanted to give a scholarship out in his name to somebody who his academic seniors view had those same characteristics, that's always behind and motivating and has that same energy my brother had. One senior from each of the 3 District 205 schools planning to major in engineering in a 2 or 4-year college or university and possessing the 2.5 GPA or higher is eligible to receive the scholarship. Preference is given to students without a full scholarship. So at this time, I would ask that Victor Leon please stand up. As you're being recognized as the recipient to receive the Andrew Glenn Lawrence Memorial Academic Scholarship. He exemplifies all the characteristics that our family saw in Drew. This fall, Victor will attend the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign on a full scholarship where he plans to major
in computer engineering, continuing his path toward innovation and leadership in the engineering field. One of Victor's favorite quotes, "All our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them," by Walt Disney. We're honored to present the Andrew Lawrence Memorial Engineering Scholarship to Victor Leon and celebrate his remarkable journey. Congratulations, Victor.
Some sauce.
Thank you to Mr. Lawrence. So this is the time in the program where I'm supposed to give my closing remarks. Over here looking at me. So if you guys didn't notice, everybody has a script. Ms. Butler has done a phenomenal job of making sure everybody up here has a script, has their part down. I am the only one that didn't have my information ready for Ms. Butler. So I'm slacking, I know. But here's the thing. See, graduation, and I've had this conversation with a few people over the last couple weeks. Graduation for me is not about just the graduates. Graduation for me is about everybody that is invested in you from kindergarten all the way through now to make sure that you're standing here and sitting in these seats. And see, we can look at so many different individuals that have touched your lives and come across your path. Some of them you didn't know were here for purpose. Some you thought were just passing by in the night. Some were here to be disruptive. Some were here to evoke different types of emotions. But people were put in your life for a reason. See, Ms. Butler is one of those ones that's here for a reason. She's here for purpose to make sure that you, the students, have everything that you need. If you ever walked into my office, you were able to meet this amazing lady. She made sure that you had snacks out. She had drinks for you. She made sure that you felt welcome when you walked into this office. So you have other individuals that have been around you and been in your presence, and they've been here for a purpose as well. Mr. Clark, an amazing alumni that has gone on to do so many great things and expose you to so many different events and put people in your lives for a reason. Mr. Clark was one of those integral individuals critical to the success of the transition program, where you have multi-millionaires standing there and helping you lead cheers as we go through this transition from high school into college and into beyond. Your families have been there for you through it all. So let's take a quick second for our graduates to stand up and recognize them and thank them. To all of our families, to our guests, to the families that are watching this live being streamed, we cannot thank you enough for going into them. For all the time, the energy, the food on the table, the clothes on their back, and the shoes on their feet, we thank you. So this graduation ceremony is just about you as it is our graduates. For our graduates, we just want to continue to encourage you and motivate you to go out there and be brave. There's a lot of people that said you cannot do this. There's a lot of people that are standing outside of these walls, outside of this gymnasium, that say that you're not going to be in it. See, we have a different thought process, a different mentality because we live in this. We understand what it means to have that true Wildcat pride. We understand what it means to be perfect. See, we don't let others define where we are. We don't let others create a ceiling for us. We create that for ourselves. Everything that you've learned, everything that you've gained, everything that you've been through truly has prepared you for success. It's truly up to you to use that, apply that. Walk out of here fearless, courageous enough to take on the biggest challenges. I remember 4 years ago, meeting the Torrance Benjamin in the hallway, like, man, who gave this kid 10 pounds of sugar before he walked into this? And I'm thinking that it'll wear off, and now Torrance stayed Torrance the whole time, and I love you for that, sir. Thank you to all my other students that have stopped down to the office. Thank you to Jakarta William Wilson that would bring us food. Me and his mother, she made sure that Dr. Little's creation over in the OT building made it over to our office to make sure we can brag and boast. Thank you for challenging me to a bake-off. Thank you to every student that has poured into the next student. Thank you for being amazing. You guys have a major challenge ahead of you. Go out there and prove the world wrong. Let them see what greatness is. They might talk bad about Harvey, Posen, and Riverdale. They may even talk bad about Thornton. But you're gonna stand there tall and proud and say, I'm a product of that. And watch me work. Watch this greatness jump on this train. Congratulations again to our graduating class. Congratulations to our families and our friends. At this time, it's time to get ready, y'all. Dr. Radcliffe, being the former principal of Wildcat Country, and now a member of our district office and leading us in this charge, I would ask you to come and do the presentation of the class.
Thank you, Principal Whitaker. Parents and guardians of Wildcat Country, of these wonderful schools and building our beautiful program. This is the moment you've been waiting for. For the class of 2025, please rise. Administration and faculty of Thornton Township High School. I certify that the class of 2025 has met the requirements for graduation as established by the Board of Education. Additionally, I certify they have also met the requirements for graduation as set forth by the Illinois School Code, the Illinois State Board of Education, and the North Central Association of Colleges and Schools. Dr. Davis, as Vice President of the Board of Education, and to all of those who are assembled here this afternoon, let it be known that the class of 2025 is hereby eligible to receive their diplomas, signifying graduation in Thornton Township High School. Congratulations, graduates. This is part of our program. As graduates prepare to receive their diplomas, I want you to draw attention to the program where it identifies the special adornments of the graduates are wearing. So that we honor our graduates in the most dignified manner, I ask all guests, please adhere to the following. 1, all cell phones should be turned off or on silent mode. 2, parents and friends of graduates should remain seated for the entire ceremony. As the graduates approach the podium to begin the distribution of diplomas, we ask that you please refrain from leaving your seats for the purpose of presenting gifts and flowers, taking photographs of congratulating graduates. Please hold on and pause until the entire class has been presented to the Board of Education and received their diplomas.
I'm back for my baby.
After the graduation ceremony has ended, graduates will proceed with their counselors to the field house to receive their diplomas. Parents and guardians, we ask that you meet your students in the front of the gymnasium. We at Thornton Township High School live by the credo of Wildcat Pride, which means being proud of progress, presence, and partnerships. We ask that our audience partner with us in giving every single graduate their respect as his or her name is read and announced their significant progress over the past 4 years. Each graduate and their family are deserving of the dignity of hearing their graduate's name called. We appreciate your cooperation in maintaining a dignified ceremony. And now we'll begin awarding the diplomas. Thank you.
All right.
Jocelyn Mariscal. Salutatorian Victor Leon. Arshaz Bohor. Valeria Rodriguez. Anthony Rodriguez. Jacqueline Gomez. Torrance Benjamin. Jasmine Cisneros. Kevin Vasquez. Denise Bustos. David Valadez. Rafael Solano. Jada Reno. Emily Jimenez. Juliana Gonzalez. Sana Bahura. Catherine Valencia. Jose Chavez Rios. Jesus Chavez Rios. Zara Bahura. Keyshawn McPherson. Alexa Rodriguez. Nakia Bell.
Wright. Andrea De La Torre. Ivan Walker. Janaya Paget. Angel Wilson. Taylor Westmoreland. Edgar Gonzalez Becerra. Nelly Reveles Munoz. Sulima Gonzalez Garcia. Soraya Walker. Tanaya Grayson. Rallo Paz Alvarez. Cynthia Gonzalez. Cesar De La Paz. Monica Garcia. Alma Cruz. Carnisha Parker. Diego Navarro. Tyree Callahan. Ajibola Oke Samuel. Darnell Westbrook Jr. Faiza Bahora. Efren Zarate. Christian Balahona. Jayshawn Lumpkin. Kamaya Boone. Sheridan Price. Jarrell Moutry. Kalia Tai. Esther Adeleke. And this concludes the honor graduates. Kayla Chambers. Deshaun Anderson. Michaela Bullock. Damari Cobbs. Caleb Carter. Reginald Bowens Jr. Kyler Barker. America Brooks. Mia Alisea.
Yeah! That's what I'm talking about, nigga.
Michelle Covington.
Burton. Deontay Burton. Carney Clay. Trinaya Conley. Malia Coleman. Shakira Brown. Javon Davis. Emmanuel Donaldson. Jamira Clark. Kamaya Clark. James Brown Jr. Jacqueline Cruz. Brittany Cunningham. Rumaya Crew. Micaiah Allen. Robert English.
Let's go!
Tyler Barbie. Lomenzo Clay. Raheem Browder. Omari Backstrom. Jeremy Duenas. Darian Evans. Deanna Clark. Jalen Allen. Michael Beckton. Tyron Cooper. Jeremiah Adams. Justin Barajas. Don Cook.
Mariah Crittenden. Destiny Autry. Shania Davis. Demarion Campbell. Nicholas Abernathy. Kaishan Anderson. Marissa Daniels. Ashlyn Escobar. Sine Claiborne. Lyric Downs. Rashad Brooks. Jalen Bailey.
Naomi Zaragoza.
We got 3 more rows.
Estrella Patino. Chantal Villagómez. Fátima Becerra. Alan Lagunas. Daryl Brock Jr. Lydell Frazier Jr. Latrell Burnham. Janaya Crum. Alexandra Clark. Sophia Bass. Tierra Brown. Renaya Estes. Giovanna Arroyo. Ethan Edwards. Iker Arredondo. Genesis Sánchez Zacarías. Avery Ford. Jesse Gutierrez. Amperio Flores Aguilar. Ashley Díaz. Brianna Flores. Ana Gabriel Ochoa. Xaviano Palmer. Let's go, Let's go, Tyson! Felix Galvan Rodriguez. Jesús Salmerón. Alexis Ibarra. Fabiano. Brandon Diaz. Paulina Esparza. Diana Angulo. María Mesa Zambrano. Jessica Galván. Valerie Díaz. Sharik Sanabria Macías. Anthony Tamayo. Andrea Urbina. Adamari Vázquez. Saraí López. Daniel Farias. Brandon Castro. Isamar González.
Danny!
Brian Solano.
Here come Eve, y'all.
Juan Moya Camacho. Carlos Leanos González Jr. Alejandro Paredes. Steven Medina Scotto.
Alex Leyva. Takari Johnson. Jamaya Lloyd. Delkaya Johnson. Juan Mendez. Eduardo Morales Garcia. Corday Carr. Julio Salazar. Marco Hernandez. Karina Sanchez. Jesus Mendez. Oscar Ramirez. Alexander Hernandez. Alondra Ruiz. Naza Scope. Mariana Franco. Diana Pillow. Jose Ospiano. Pedro Arroyo. Tiffany McDonald. Kristen McLean. Justin Lee Pritchard.
All right, Dina.
E. McBeal. Janelle Casey. Micaiah McGee. Erica Martinez. Hermione Ladette Pierce. Diego Leyva. Alexis Martinez.